Welcome, everybody. John Zager. Good morning. Saturday morning. It's cold here in Colorado. We got our snow yesterday, and cold weather last night. It was very, very cold last night. And this morning, still cold. Supposed to warm up, though. I think we're probably done with all that. I see by next few days supposed to get up into the 70s, so optimistic that we're finally finished with winter, or at least I hope we're finally finished with winter. Very short podcast today. Just want to talk to you guys about paying attention to other people. I'm not quite sure if that's the correct, title I want to give this, but we need to start paying attention to other people. And the more and more I go around where I live, and of course it could be completely different from where you live, people are pretty self-consumed. We've been talking about this past week, and a lot of selfish people out there going through doors, not checking to see who's behind them, and if the door is going to be okay for them to get through or hold it long enough for them to grab it. The traffic situation, what is that about? If you go the speed limit or 5 miles an hour under the speed limit, people get irate. I mean, the heck with the flipping you off, but they get right up on your bumper and then they go around you real fast, and I'm not sure what all that's about, but not good. I look at people. I was down last night at the homeless area where they park, right? And, these are just human beings trying to get through their day the best they can. They're maybe not making great decisions and got themselves in situations that are not favorable. And they're stuck out on cold nights, in their cars. And there's people down there that want to bully them. I don't know what for. There's people down there that are homeless. I mean, I'm not defending all the homeless by any means, but there's people down there who want to be in a one-up position to the next homeless guy. What's an example of that? There's parking spaces that, I guess they feel might be more advantageous. Better place to park than in the general maddening crowd alongside each other. And they argue and fight over who gets that spot. And the people that stay there, they're parked right next to each other very closely for the entire night, and they are, how shall I say, they're loud, they're not considerate. There might be a person next to them parked that's trying to sleep or sleeping or something like that. The truckers, the 18-wheelers come in, and they hate homeless people. And they come and they park alongside a cluster of them that might be, 8 or 10 parked in a little median area, and they get on both sides of them and they run their engines so that the exhausts goes into their cars and trucks. And the engine of a diesel is very loud. They do it intentionally. I mean, I don't think I'm stretching this too much, you guys, but these are just examples. Go get in line to McDonald's. Whew. Boy, people are aggressive in line. When you get ready to order, you better have all of your affairs in order, because you're taking up my time now. And there's comments that are made. That's not a pretty situation. If one person has something more than you do, it seems like the other person is thinking, I want what you have, kind of idea. And I'm not saying that people are not kind and generous and giving and compassionate. They're out there. But, and I'm not even sure that they're at church. I mean, I do attend church regularly, and some of that doesn't seem very real. You know, look at all the craziness that's going on in the world today, and how people are treating one another. It sure isn't very good. So, kind of wanted to just bring that up as a point this morning. Maybe just a short little thought for Saturday morning as we go into our weekend. What can we do to empower the other person? Do you even want to empower the other person? Do you even want to have some compassion for that person's plight? You know, we are slow in maybe trying to accommodate another person. Here's another example. I have a friend, and I have one friend. I have a friend, and he loaned his truck to the person 2 months ago. The person's never given the truck back. He continues to go back over and over again, asking for his truck, and the guy won't give it back. What's that about? I hate to even think of where that could go. Just stuff like that. I was in a shop yesterday, just shopping. I mean, it's a small little tiny boutique shop, and it's no big deal. And I just had a little bit of extra time and thought I would stop in there and look around. And holy moly. I was treated as if, what am I doing there? Why am I there? What is it that you want? The funny part, it's not even funny, it's sad, is that when I went to leave, I got in my truck, and one of the people in the store that works there came out with their phone camera and took a picture of the back of my truck and the license plate, I guess. Wow. Talk about mistrust. How much mistrust is that? Are you trusting of people? I mean, do you trust people? Some of anxiety, generalized anxiety disorder, has to do with not trusting the world, not trusting people, and it can create a lot of stress hormones being fired off all the time, right? If you have a general mistrust of people or of the world, I mean, it doesn't mean that you're paranoid, but you certainly are suspicious to the point that it's causing a lot of stress hormones to be fired off. And what does that do? It just increases your blood pressure and, constricts the veins and arteries and whatnot, and just allows disease and illness and sickness to come find you. So, I don't know if it's going to change or if the world has just changed this much in this direction. I mean, I remember a time, I'm an older guy, but I remember a time when I don't ever recall anybody deliberately being aggressive or nasty or harsh or disempowering to another human being. I mean, did it happen? Sure. Yeah, I'm sure it did. Maybe I just didn't see it when I was growing up. All that I remember growing up is people caring. Just plain caring about one another and hoping that they're happy and having a good life and that they succeed. I don't know, maybe we've just gone this direction so far, this is where it's going to stay. I hope not. The only way you can change that is through education and training, of course. One person at a time. So, hope it warms up around here. I'm not a cold weather person. Send your nickels, dimes, pennies, quarters, dollars, $100, if you would, to my PayPal account, jzegar, Zegar @gmail.com. I sure do need a little extra funds right now, since I am self-supporting. Have some discounts for coaching clients that agree to 6 sessions. Pay for 5, get the 6th session free. I think that's a good deal. I got a couple slots open if anybody cares. Give me a holler. Contact me some way and I'll get you signed up. If you just need some consultation, around self-healing and that sort of thing, contact me as well, and we can find 100 different ways to do a session. Probably over the phone would work out best, but go ahead and give me a holler. We can do that as well. So anyway, hope everybody has a great weekend. I'm getting ready to go in and do some research for the morning, and look forward to talking to you all again. God bless you and have a good day. Thanks a lot. Bye.